Hello, it's story time. Are you ready? I'm ready. I'm here. Do you have your parachute towel? I have mine. All right, we're all remembering. It's fabulous. I hope you're enjoying the sunshine today, just like I am. Our word is on the board. Our fingers are wiggly. Show me how you wiggle your fingers. Can you wiggle your toes? Can you wiggle your shoulders? Let's do our elbows. Wiggle those elbows. Wiggle them, wiggle them, wiggle them. Show me how you roll your hands. Roll them around. Now roll them really fast. Now slow. Fast again. Hide them. Where did they go? And catch them and put them on your lap. Let's check out this word. The first letter on the board is the letter S, and it makes a S sound. Push that air right between your teeth. S. Ready to sing? Here we go. S says S. S says S. Every letter makes a sound, and S says S. Our next letter on the board is the letter E. And our E is one of those tricky switchy vowels. We forgot to write our S, didn't we? Oops. Back. Rewind. S. All right, we're gonna write our S. Fingers up, and we go around one way, and then we go around the other way, and then we zoom off into the sunset, and that is how you write an S. Okay, back to our E, which is a tricky switchy vowel that makes a E sound today. So our E says E. Ready to sing? Here we go. E says E. E says E. Every letter makes a sound, and E says E. Let's write it. Our fingers go up and a long line down. Then we go up to the top of our long line and zoom across once. Then we go to the middle of our long line and zoom across again. And then we go to the bottom of our long line and zoom across one more time. That makes 3 times. And that is how you write your E. There's 2? Are there 2 E's? Whoa, okay. This E makes the same sound as our other E. It also says E. Lots of E today. Are you ready to sing? Here we go. So our E says E. E says E. Every letter makes a sound, and E says E. Write it again, fingers up. Here we go. Long line down. Then we go to the top of our long line and zoom once. Go to the middle of the line, zoom twice. And then we go to the bottom and zoom across a 3rd time. And that is how we write our E. Whew, a different letter. Thank goodness. What letter is this? Do you know? It is the letter D, like for Miss Dani. And our D makes a D, D, D sound. Ready to sing? Here we go. D says D. D says D. Every letter makes a sound, and D says D. Write it. Fingers up. All right. Long line down. Then we're going to go to the top of our line, and we're going to go around in what looks like a circle. And then we're going to touch the bottom of our long line, and that's how we write a D. All right, let's sound out our word. Our S says S. Our E says E. This E says E. And our D says D. S. E. D. Seed. Seed. Oh, a seed. What is a seed? A seed is how a plant starts before it grows. That's interesting. Let's see what's in my hat. All right, maybe it's some more information on seeds. Okay, ready? So remember our magic. We count to 3 and then we clap. We count to 3 and then we tap. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, clap. 1, 2, 3, tap. Let us see what's under my hat. Isn't that interesting? So this is a picture of some different types of seeds that we eat. Did you know that peanuts are seeds? And these are walnuts, and these are pecans. And those are all different types of food that we eat. So some seeds we eat, we put them in our belly. Isn't that cool? So we eat seeds too. All right. So let's talk about how a seed grows. Can you put your hands together like this? Wrap them together, okay. And we're making a little circle. So can you see in this picture how the seeds are circles? Many seeds are in the shape of a circle. So be a seed, small and round. Then sprout, sprout, sprout. So when a seed gets wet, they start to sprout up from the ground. So then we grow up, 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 up. And then stretch your leaves. So our plants have leaves for all to see. Stretch your arms up, you're a tree. Did you know trees come from seeds? They sure do. They grow up out of the ground. Yeah, and seeds just teeny tiny spots can make giant trees. I have a fun book. This book is called Amazing Plants, and it was written by Honor Head. So that's who wrote this book. And there's just a page I'd like to share with you all about seeds. That was my bookmark to keep my page. So look at this. All right, so this page is all about seeds. It says, new plants can grow from a seed or a bulb. A seed is like a small case that contains everything needed to make a new plant. So can you see, this is a picture of a kiwi food. And so we eat kiwis, it's a fruit. And those beansy little black dots in the center, those are seeds, and those wonderful little specks contain all of the parts a plant needs to grow. So a giant plant can grow out of that teeny tiny little black seed dot. Isn't that miraculous? Miraculous means amazing, wonderful, miraculous. Okay, so now we have a picture of a seed, and now I have a song about a seed. All right, are we ready? Here we go. I'd love for you to sing with me and do the motions. Oh, you fell down. Come back, come back, come back. Hi, welcome back. There we go. All right, better? Okay, so here's a song, and we're gonna be moving, so please get ready to move with me. And the first step in our song is, we're gonna sing about farmers. Farmers. Wait a minute, these are pictures of kids. You see, a little boy and a little girl. Do you know that kids can be farmers? Did you know that? That you can be a farmer? It's true. All right, we're gonna go through all the steps it takes to be a farmer for you. All right, so our first step, you see, let's hold a seed, all right? So, the farmer plants the seed, the farmer plants the seed. Hi-ho, the dairy-o, the farmer plants the seed. Did you plant your seed with me? Oh, thank you, I appreciate it. All right, so, oh, here, look. There's a little picture of a seed. So these farmers planted the seed. Next, for our seed that's down in the ground, we need some sunshine. So here we go. We put the sunshine up to shine on our seed. And show me how you shine with your fingers. Wiggle your fingers. Here we go. Oh, I'm sorry. Sun. Make a big round circle for our sun. Here we go. The sun begins to shine. The sun begins to shine. Hi-ho, the dairy-o, the sun begins to shine. All right, after the sun comes the rain. So our wonderful seed needs sun and it needs rain. sing. Show me your raindrops. Here we go. The rain begins to fall. The rain begins to fall. Hi-ho, the dairy-o, the rain begins to fall. This is the exciting part. I love it when it happens. The seed begins to grow. Do you see all of those parts of the plant coming up out of the seed? And remember how we did our seed earlier? The seed begins to grow. The seed begins to grow. Hi-ho, the dairy-o, the seed begins to grow. Guys, guess what? What's that? It's a carrot. Carrots grow in the ground. The next part of our song is the vegetables are here. The vegetables are here. Hi-ho, the dairy-o, the vegetables are here. So now they're here, they're in the ground, and our farmer uses this is called a hoe, to dig up our vegetables. And so we go, pshoo, 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 pshoo. The farmer digs them up. The farmer digs them up. Hi-ho, the dairy-o, the farmer digs them up. Now it's time to eat. Do you remember sign language for eat is you pinch your fingers together like this? You see how we do that? And then we put it towards our mouth. So now it's time to eat. Now it's time to eat. Hi-ho, the dairy-o, now it's time to eat. All right, so remember our steps for growing plants is we plant our seed, the farmer plants the seed, and then we need lots of sunshine, and we need lots of rain, and then our seed will start to grow, and then it'll turn into our food, our vegetables, and then we dig them up. And that is how we grow food from a seed. Isn't that awesome? So, I have a story, it's a very famous story about some seeds on a little boy who planted them. Yeah, it's a pretty famous story. But you guys, you know what? I drew it outside on the sidewalk. So the story is outside for you to see. So I'm gonna take you outside, okay? So we gotta go through the library to outside. So I'm going to pause the camera and I will meet you inside the story. Welcome to the story of Jack and the Beanstalk. This is Jack. Say hi, Jack. And this is Jack's mom. Now, Jack and Jack's mom had fallen on hard times, and they were hungry. They were all out of food. So Jack's mom said, "Here, Jack, take our last possession to the market, our cow, Betsy, and sell her for some food." So Jack took Betsy to the market for food, a sweet little cow, but he was unable to sell her. On his way home, he met an old man who said, "I have some magic beans. Can you count the beans in his hand? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 beans. So the old man said to Jack, "I will trade you 5 beans for your cow, and they're magic beans." Jack thought this was a pretty great deal. So he traded Betsy for 5 beans. He was so excited he ran home to show his mom. He said, "Hey, Mom, look, I have some magic beans." His mom was not happy with the trade. She said, "You traded our cow for some worthless beans? We're hungry." And she threw those beans right out of the window, and they landed in the grass. She sent Jack straight to bed. Well, the next morning they woke up
and a giant beanstalk had grown next to their house, and it grew straight up into the clouds. It was huge. Well, Jack was a bit of an adventurous fellow, so he decided to climb right on up that beanstalk. At the top, he discovered a giant door. Look how tall that door is. He is right there in the corner, teeny tiny, and that door is huge. Well, Jack went inside, and he started to look around. Everything inside the house was huge. Up on a table, Jack saw a magic harp that played beautiful music all on its own, and a goose that lays golden eggs. Those items had belonged to Jack's father, but they had been stolen. Jack was so excited to see them again, he started climbing the table to get them. Just then, he heard a loud boom, boom, boom. Fee, fi, fo, fum. I smell the blood of an Englishman. A giant came into the room. He was so big that all you can see are his legs and his pants. He's so big, his face doesn't even fit into the picture. Well, Jack was pretty smart, and he hid behind the table so the giant couldn't see him. The giant looked all around for him, but he didn't find Jack. Jack waited and waited and waited. The harp played some music, and the giant fell asleep. While the giant slept, Jack snuck up onto the table. He grabbed the goose and the harp, and he ran away. The giant woke up because the harp stopped playing and chased Jack. Boom, 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 boom. Fee, fi, fo, fum. I smell the blood of an Englishman. Well, Jack was so smart, he just kept running and running and running. And he climbed back down that beanstalk. And you see what he has in his hand? He has an axe. So he chopped that beanstalk down, and it fell to the earth, and the giant was stuck up in the clouds, and Jack was safe and sound. His mama was so happy to see him. Jack gave her the items that he had taken back from the giant, the golden goose and the harp, and she was happy to have them, but most of all, she was just happy to have Jack back and safe again. And his mama and Jack lived happily ever after. The end.
Welcome back into the library. I hope you liked my story. I drew the pictures myself. They weren't fancy, but they were mine, and I'm proud of them. I bet you could go outside with some sidewalk chalk and draw a wonderful story too. If you want to see the story and show it to your grown-ups, it's just outside the front of the library. Hopefully it'll last a little while, but we'll see what the weather has in store. We know when we draw with chalk, it disappears whenever it rains. So we heard the story of Jack and the Beanstalk. Let's be Jack. Are you ready for some adventure? Okay. If you're Jack and you know it, climb the beanstalk. Show me how you climb. Move those legs and those arms. Climb up so high. If you're Jack and you know it, climb the beanstalk. If you're Jack and you know it, well, your arms will really show it from all that climbing. If you're Jack and you know it, climb the beanstalk. If you're Jack and you know it, grab the hen. Did you grab it? All right. If you're Jack and you know it, grab the golden hen. Or the goose. We used a goose. If you're Jack and you know it, then your arms will really show it. Grab that goose. If you're Jack and you know it, grab the goose. If you're Jack and you know it, run away. So run, hold the goose, run, run, run. If you're Jack and you know it, run away. If you're Jack and you know it, then your legs will really show it as you run away. If you're Jack and you know it, run away. All right. If you're Jack and you know it, climb down the beanstalk. Ready? Now we're climbing down. If you're Jack and you know it, climb down the beanstalk. If you're Jack and you know it, then your arms will really show it. If you're Jack and you know it, climb down the beanstalk. All right. Now we need to use our axe to chop it down. Ready? Ready to swing? Whoosh. If you're Jack and you know it, use your axe. If you're Jack and you know it, use your axe. If you're Jack and you know it, then your arms will really show it because now you're using your axe. If you're Jack and you know it, use your axe. If you're Jack and you know it, take a rest. Woo. If you're Jack and you know it, take a rest. Woo. If you're Jack and you know it, then you really show it. That was a great adventure. If you're a Jack and you know it, take a rest. Woo. All right, my friends. It is time for our parachute. Can you show me your towels or your scarves, whatever you're using for parachute time? Show me. And let's wave them up high. Let's wave them down low. Let's wave them in a circle. Around and around we go. Now let's put it on your head. Oh, oh, oh. Where did you go? Ready for peekaboo? 1, 2, 3, peekaboo! Let's do it again. 1, 2, 3, peekaboo! All right, let's put our parachute on your legs. And can you move it with your legs? Show me how you move it with your legs. Move it, move it, move it, move it, move it. Very good. Now with your hands. See, now we move it with our hands. Move it, move it, move it, move it, move it fast. Now slow. Fast again. Now slow. And we sing. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. What's next? The storm. Ready, here we go. Row, row, row your boat down the stream. Merrily, merrily, life's but a dream. All right. Who should we say hello to today? How about we say hello to our favorite vegetables? Yeah, the vegetables that grow and go into our tummies and make us strong. Jack's strong arms, all right? So let's start with carrots, all right? 1, 2, 3, hello, carrots! How about some broccoli? They grow from a seed too, ready? 1, 2, 3, hello, broccoli! Oh, let's say hello to tomatoes. Juicy and soft. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Hello, tomatoes. Do you have a favorite vegetable? Okay, I'm gonna let you say it, and I'll just say the hello part, and then you say your favorite vegetable. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Hello. Good job. All right. Well, hello, you. I miss you. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for spending some of your day with me, and I hope I get to see you again real soon.